Welcome to another video. So in this video we're going to see about the sieve method. The sieve method is helpful to find the all prime numbers less than equal to the given n, or we can find the prime numbers between the given two numbers n and m. So in this video we're going to see about the less than equal to part. Okay, so let's see how we are doing this. For int I is equal to 2. So we are starting with 2 because we know that 0 and 1 will not be prime as sure. Okay, less than equal to n I plus plus. So before it we are taking an array primes, we are initializing it to true of size n plus 1. That means if n is 10, the size will be 11, and we are checking for 2 to 10th index. Okay, because 0 and 1 will not be prime. So in this loop what we are saying, if the given primes in the primes array, the index value have the true value. Okay, so what we'll do now it is saying that the primes I is 2. That means we found a prime number here. Okay, now if we found a prime number here, then what will we do? Int j is equal to I 2 into I, that is the 2 into I, that is the multiples of the found I have to become now false, because we found a prime number, and the multiples of this I that we found did not to surely will not be prime now. Okay, so we need to make it false here. So what we will do, j less than equal to n, j plus equal to I. So we are taking all the multiples here. We're starting with 2 into I because we're starting with 2 the I into 1. Now we are taking 2 into I, and then we are adding I, so it becomes 3 into I, 4 into I. So we will make all the indexes that are multiple of this the I found I to become false. That is, it will not be prime now. Okay, so that is what is happening here. Now the whole primes array is updated now. Then we will loop through the primes. Now whatever value have the true value, index value have the true, then that number will be prime. So we are starting with 2 here again, because we know 0 and 1 will not be prime. Yeah, there is a mistake. We have to update j here, prime j. So now let's see if it is working. So if we enter 10 here, we can say 2, 3, 5, 7 are the primes number that are less than equal to 10. So it is correct. Now to optimize it more further, let's see what we can do here. So we can use here we are using 2 into I. That is, if we see that we found 2. Okay, so we are updating 2 into 2 4, 2 into 6, 2 into 3 6. Okay, 4 and 6 8 and 10 if you enter the value 10. Okay, but in next iteration, when I is 3, we are again updating I is equal to 6, 3 into 2, but we have already updated it by 2 into 3, so we do not want to update it again. So we will start with I into I, that is 3 into 3, 2 into 2, 4 into 4, because the previous indexes are updated by some other less smaller prime numbers. Okay, so this is the updation we can make here. Another one we can make here is I into I less than n, because we know that they starting with I into I, and it will stop if it is greater than n. So need not to run to the n. We can run I into I less than n. Okay, so this is how we made an updation here. So let's run to see if it is still working. So let's enter 50 here. So we can say all the prime numbers less than equal to 50, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. Okay, so this is working for 50 also. So now take a look how it is working. So we have taken a is equal to 1. We have taken the array, and in slash is to true. Okay, we don't care about 0 and 1. Okay, so in the first iteration I is 2. Okay, so we are making all multiples of true, because I is 2. For I is equal to 2, the boolean value is true. Okay, so we are making all the multiple of 2 to become 4 false. Okay, like 4 false, 6 false, 8 false, and 10 false. Okay, Now for 3, if we would have started with 3 into 2, then we will end up at 6, which we have updated here and 2. So we need not to start with 3 into 2. Okay, so we will start with 3 into 3, that is 9, and here we are making 9 to become false. Okay, in next expression 4, so now here I into I less than equal to n condition will be checked here, and I into I becomes 16 less than equal to 10, that is false, so loop will stop here. Now the prime array have this value in the last iteration, so we will have true at 2, 3, 5 and 7, so we can say that prime numbers are 2, 3 and 5, 7. Okay, so this is how this algorithm filters the prime numbers. Okay, so this is working fine. Thank you for watching.